Hi. So, not like the most exciting meetings of all for anybody that's tuning in today. We had a board meeting scheduled for 2 o'clock Central today, and got an alert earlier that there was a death in the close family of one of our board members' friends, and so it looks like he's probably unable to make the meeting. Originally asked us to reschedule, but haven't heard from him recently. So, and then another board member was sick, and so the third member had some family events come up. So I'm the only one here. Nope, take it back. Hey, Sean.
Hey, John. Sorry I'm a couple minutes late.
No worries. So anybody that tuned in earlier, you can ignore what I said about there not being a meeting because no one was here, because there is someone here. So
Yeah, sorry I got stuck on the call. Couldn't get off.
no, I understand. No worries. Things come up. I haven't heard from Luke recently. He mentioned earlier today that he was sick, and then Sean Roy said a few minutes ago that he won't be able to make it. So
Yeah, Luke didn't sound very good, so hopefully he's all right.
yeah, hopefully so. Hopefully so. So I think at this point it's just you and me.
Okay.
Um,
We don't
well,
really have a quorum to vote on anything, but I don't think we had any major voting items on the agenda anyway.
no, we don't. One thing, just a heads up, so I can communicate this to you, so that to make sure that I actually do it. I intend to send you the files that I got from LegalZoom, since you're our general counsel, because there was a checklist in there of some things they said. Okay, we filed this and this for you, and to make sure you're up and running, you may want to do these things. Some of those were recommendations, like they want you to buy some service or some things, but some of those may be legal actions we may actually need to take. It's not my expertise, so to make sure that I don't make any incorrect calls here, I plan to send that to you.
Yeah, that'd be great. And I sent you something earlier today, or everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that you sent a copy of the notice that you got.
Yeah, the registered agent confirmation.
Yeah. Cool. That sounds good. And trying to think. Um, the other thing was that we need to plan a launch party for membership. I guess they had Sean has had some technical difficulties with the membership plugin, but hopefully that'll be resolved soon. And then as far as a launch party goes, any ideas for what you'd like to see there? I mean, you don't have to do most of the planning. I just thought I'd give you an opportunity to provide some input or suggestions.
Yeah, do you have a feel for what day of the week you were thinking about? Would that be like a Saturday thing or a weeknight thing, or?
I think that's pretty flexible at this point, because we haven't nailed down a date. So yeah, so I'm not sure what would be best. I mean, I guess if we did a weekend, then there's a possibility that yourself and others that are out of town might be able to come, right?
Yeah, I would love if we could. It may be more expensive would be the only thing to do it on a weekend night, but I'd love to try to do it on a weekend, and the wife and I could come over and make a weekend of it in Nashville, and
Okay.
go to the rollout. So
Would it be like a Saturday night?
yeah, that'd be perfect.
Okay. Well, I'll double check and see if they're. I'll double check with, because hopefully, I mean, because the event space should be free if we can get, if Riverwood Mansion can find some availability for us. But they said that they have a couple big events going on right now, so they were a little swamped last time I talked to them.
Right, and we were wanting to get this done fairly quickly, right? Within the
Yeah,
next.
that was the goal. I think at this point we'd be happy with any time in November. So originally we were hoping for a lot sooner, but I think that would be good.
I guess the only other thing with doing it on a weekend night in November is, you may have lots of other holiday parties, but I guess they really don't get rocking until late November. So
Right.
hopefully we could get it in the first 2 or 3 weeks in November.
Hopefully, yeah. I'll double check and see what I can work out. And then yeah, and I imagine I'm sure we'll want food and stuff, party things.
Right, right. Yeah, and I probably won't be much help there just because I don't know Nashville as well as you guys do as far
That's
as.
fine. If you can make it, that'd be great because we haven't actually met in person, I guess, at this point.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, it'd be great to have you. Cool. Well, I'll get with a couple of the volunteers who especially enjoy taking over the food and event planning stuff, which include wives. So if your wife wants to, if she's interested in getting involved, she's welcome to.
She's more of the CPA type, so I don't know if she would be much help there, but I'll ask her and see.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah. Sean's wife, Angela, specifically, she's the like, I made a bunch of chili, let's have a bunch of people over kind of person. So,
That sounds great. I love
yeah,
chili.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we'll work that out. Let me pull up, since it's just you and me, let me pull up our task list real quick and see if there's anything else we need to go over, because otherwise we may just, I mean, did you have anything you'd like to discuss?
No, maybe we should on this on getting the the rollout. I'm just thinking I hate to have that linger for another week. So
Yeah.
I guess you're just going to take that and run with it and get some volunteers and make it
Yes.
happen.
Yeah, the first thing I'll need to do is get a date that works with Riverwood Mansion. Because ideally, I mean, it's an ideal location. It's a beautiful facility, and they're willing to give it to us for free. So, because the owner is one of our members.
Oh,
Um,
great.
yeah. Let's see. I'm looking over. Yeah, and Sean Roy said that he had some issue getting. He tried the Google Apps for Nonprofit application, and it got rejected. I guess it said because we weren't in the IRS's directory of nonprofits yet. So, I have no idea how long that takes or what that involves.
I thought it was 30 days, but
Yeah, I thought so too. But he did it like right after the 30 days, so maybe it's there's some variable. Yeah, I mean that's the main stuff that's on the task list right now is the membership module, various things surrounding the event, and various things surrounding our memberships, our status as an organization. So I think that's pretty much it.
great. Any news on the action teams? Do you know how that's coming together?
Uh, yeah, so we had one action team meeting for as far as the SOP or the contracts go, no, there hasn't been any progress. But we did have one meeting specifically with like the membership and the community the community and membership meeting and the sales and marketing meeting where we put together the proposal of like membership levels that we discussed and approved as a board.
Right.
That was the last contact I've had with anybody in our action teams. But we really do need to capitalize on that more. I know we're all busy, and this is all volunteer work. And I've been especially busy over the next couple of weeks, transitioning into a new job and possibly moving. And so there's been a lot going on. But
Yeah.
we need to. I know myself specifically. I know there's need to.
Well, just one thought for the rollout. I don't know what the Riverwood Mansion is like as far as the facility goes. If they have separate rooms that we could step into briefly, but
We do.
it might be good. We want it to be festive and fun, certainly, but maybe for 15 to 30 minutes to conduct a little business at some point, and maybe each of the action teams could step into a little room, and we could have folks who wanted to volunteer for the action teams kind of pick which room they want to go into, and just, the leaders could introduce themselves, and maybe as an initial step of getting those a little more cohesive and organized.
That's a great idea. Yeah, I think the only snafu hiccup there would be with those groups that have with the leaders who are leaders of multiple groups, like myself. I can't be in 3 places at once. But we could definitely do that with it. We could definitely do that with some of our groups, and I think that'd be a good idea. So we can choose like 2 or 3 that we want to focus on, and maybe do that night. Because some of the groups action teams aren't going to be as crucial right now.
Right. I mean, I'd love to find, for the legal, I forget the exact name of it, but essentially the legal action team, I would love to, meet 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 people who are interested in that I can rely on and help get things done, and everything doesn't bottleneck at me at that point.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a great idea. I think it'd be good if we had a team behind you, because then we can do things. I mean, then we can just be more intentional about our relationships with legal entities, with with representatives, and within the state government, as well as things like legal commentary. Because I think one place where you shine, and you've shown this on your own blog, is your ability to dissect legal policy issues that relate to Bitcoin. And I'd love it if we could at some point start featuring commentary like that on the Tennessee Bitcoin Alliance website on our blog.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Cool. I think that's a great idea. I'll bring that up with any of the volunteers I talk to. And once we have a date, of course, as soon as I have a date, I'll circulate it to you and the other board members, and we can start spreading the word, as it were. And I think a weekend would be ideal since we are statewide. I'll see what I can work out as far as that goes.
Sounds good.
Okay. Cool.
Anything else on the list?
No, everything else really ties back into we need to have the membership module in place and we need to have a launch party plan before any of the other stuff really takes effect. So I do need to send you a copy of those documents from LegalZoom, but other than that, I think that's it.
All right. I'll keep an eye out for that, and we'll make this a quick meeting.
Okay, sounds good. All right, thank you, Sean. Take care.